Everybody, Bird and Gutter here, and we're here with another Top 5 on Netflix.
That we are! Again.
So, Netflix, get on top of your fucking game, dude, because we're running out of stuff to fucking talk about
dude,
fast.
They don't give a fuck about you and your desires.
We just spent the last
they got
fucking
50 million subscribers now.
Yeah.
They're open. They got
Emmys out there. Emmys out the ass.
Yeah, they're exploring other avenues like kids' toys now and books and other shit. You know, they don't give a fuck about two dudes.
Yeah, but whatever. We need some shit because we're running out of stuff fast. We just spent 15 minutes looking through it, going, did it. Don't want to do it, but I guess we have to. Did it.
Soon Netflix will take over all, because that seems to be what they're like, the empire. They're overtaking everything, you know?
Well, good. Somebody needs to take care of these cable cocksuckers assholes.
Wow, cable cocksucker assholes. Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on to number 5.
I guess so. 5?
Number 5, well, which seems to be our nostalgia number in a lot of these recent ones, is The Karate Kid. The original one, not the fucking Jaden fucking Smith.
Fuck that one.
Yeah.
Even though it had Jackie Chan. I like Jackie Chan.
Fucking awesome.
Jackie Chan, all the respect in the world. Will Smith, fuck him.
And his son.
And his son. You know, no, I said Willow. Isn't that his name? Or is
no, that's her name.
What's his name? Jaden.
Yeah. Yeah, she's, I whip my hair back and forth.
I am not going to sit there and hate on the Smith kids.
Whatever. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about the original Ralph Macchio.
Macchio, who looks all fucking weird now.
Yeah, but Ralph Macchio, fucking Pat Morita, fucking Billy Zabka. What was the name of the dude that was,
Sweep the Leg?
Yeah, what was his name? He was in all kinds of 80s stuff as a dick.
Oh, yeah, he was in Rambo 2 as a dick.
And Raw Still or something like that it was
Rambo
called.
Rambo did get his revenge at the end. Hit him in the nuts with an M60.
But anyway, what was his fucking name?
I don't fucking know. Like, I know who the
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, well, he was that guy. He was the douche of 80s. You know?
Well, him and Billy Zabka both.
Right, we're the douche of 80s. But other than that, fuck him.
But anyway, it's about this kid Daniel, moves from fucking New Jersey to, he was from New Jersey. From there to California with his mom.
And who wouldn't want to move out of New Jersey?
Gets his ass beat by some people, makes no friends, fucking meets Mr. Miyagi after getting his ass fucking beat. And Mr. Miyagi's like, I'll teach you karate. Hooks up with Elizabeth's fucking shoe, gets a fucking fancy ass fucking car, learns how to paint the fence and fucking wax the car and sand the floor. And then learns the crane kick, which is fucking great. Cause if you notice in that end scene, whenever him and dude are fighting, right, and dude kicks Daniel in the face, it's like a penalty. But when Daniel kicks him in the face with
winner!
the fucking winner.
Yay! Everybody cheers and stuff. It's like, wait a minute, why did the ref be like, illegal, you're out?
Yeah.
And everybody be like, oh.
It's fun for
double standard rules there.
If you just so happen to have a fucking kid, I guess plop them down in front of this, and so you don't have to hear them fucking.
Because that's how we raise our children nowadays. We just plop them down in front of the TV and say, "Raise my child, I'll see it."
Raise my child, Daniel, son.
Yeah. Dude, he was weak as balls.
Yeah.
You know? His technique was shit. And like half the kids in the tournament that you saw were doing roundhouse kicks and all kinds of shit would have whooped his fucking ass. Like in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? But somehow douchebag Daniel, with his big bug eyes and his fucking gaping ass mouth breather, made it all the way with fucking...
Yeah.
And
that's how you heal people.
That's how you heal people.
With a broken leg.
Smash your hands together and go, ugh. You're like, hey, my shoulder's back. You know?
Was that the one he gave him like the T? No, that was like 2 or 3 or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter.
But
he sucked. Daniel fucking sucked in real life. He sucked. You know, whatever. Moving on to number 4.
Number 4. I would love to see somebody with the style of Karate Kid try to make it in MMA. It would be a done deal.
Number 4.
Yeah, number 4.
Number 4 is The Gift. Movie I don't really remember that much except for...
Yeah, and you're thinking, The Gift. That sounds like a good movie. Somebody giving a gift to somebody. Not really.
Yeah, The Gift of Katie Holmes' titties to my eyes.
Oh, yeah.
That was what Sam Raimi gave to me, because he directed this, if I remember correctly.
I think so. You know, it's just terrible to know that, she gave her titties to crazy Tom Cruise. You know? Never give your titties to Tom Cruise.
In her prime titty years, too.
In her prime titty years. I hope Katie Holmes never sees this and goes, motherfucker! What do you mean prime titty? Fuck you, fatty! You know?
I'm in my prime titty years.
Your prime titty years right now, you know, and you're not going to give them to Tom Cruise.
Well, you're goddamn right.
That'd be kind of creepy.
Hey, you're Tom,
Chuck,
my
I got
titties.
a fucking voice message from Tom Cruise. You want your prime titty years. Oh! Anyway, back to the gift.
Yeah, wasn't like Greg Kinnear and that
Kinnear,
fucking...
which I like.
Was it
Greg
Kate Blanchett?
Clay. Yeah, you're right.
That's who it was,
I'm saying it wrong because you were fucking it up. Kate Blanchett.
Yeah.
She's a fucking good actress.
And let me say Katie Holmes and...
But she wasn't that horrible version of Indiana Jones where she played the bad girl.
Yeah.
Horrible. But
that just kind of just ruined my whole fucking day. Now I'm thinking about Indy 4. But anyway, yeah, Keanu Reeves was like a fucking hardcore dick redneck.
Yeah, and actually, I didn't mind him being in it. He actually played there you go. He can't play an Englishman, obviously.
Or Canadian. Even though he's fucking Canadian.
That man is a fucking animal.
Fuck.
You know? Fucking Keanu Reeves.
But isn't there some kind of like witchcraft or something in this?
Well, she's like the card thing, you know, what they call it, the tarot, yeah, you know, and she can see the future and all kinds of crazy shit. And you know, they go to her to find out what happened to Katie Holmes,
and her
titties, her prime titties,
her prime titty years. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter.
Great movie though. It's a really
it's pretty decent.
Movie, you know?
Yeah,
very good.
Moving on to number 3.
Number 3
is Primal Fear. Richard Gere and like Edward Norton's first big fucking role, the one that got him noticed.
Yeah, he played a mixed up child.
A dude that got fucking raped by priests.
Yeah. And who hasn't?
I haven't.
Really?
I never. Yeah. Anything you want to tell our viewers here?
Moving on.
Moving on. What to number 2?
No.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay, but anyway, yeah.
Just moving on from that bad.
So fucking Edward Norton's like this fucking dude, and he was molested by fucking priests, so he kills a fucking priest.
Oh, he killed the fuck out of him.
Gets thrown in jail, is all crazy, split personality, and fucking Richard Gere is his fucking defense lawyer.
Yeah, Richard Gere. He didn't seem to age for like the longest time. He's starting to age now, but he didn't age for like the longest time.
I like Richard Gere and some stuff.
Well, when he was here in Pennsylvania, and he was doing Mothman prophecies that blew chunks in a half. Decent guy, real fucking cool. I was a security guard on the set of that movie.
I know, you don't have to tell me.
I'm telling them.
Well, you're looking directly at me. I was a security guard. Yeah, I know. I remember.
I was a security guard on the set of Mothman Prophecies, and my boss, who was a big bag fucking douchebag, he fucking wouldn't give us dick. He gave us a flashlight, So basically, that was all we had, and we were in charge of keeping
top flight security.
Top flight, yeah. We were in charge of keeping fat chicks, that were basically all over that town from getting at Richard Gere and his ball sack. So, all we had was a flashlight to beat them off. But anyway, we were hanging out.
Wait. All you had was a flashlight to beat Richard Gere off? I knew he was into some freaky stuff, but
it wasn't a gerbil. It was a flashlight
to beat him off.
Yeah, to beat him off with. Yeah. Really hard to do if you think about it. But
and yes, we know the Richard Gere gerbil thing's not fucking true.
It ain't fucking true. But yeah, anyway, he's the only dude who actually gave a shit about anybody else. Our boss didn't. But it was freezing balls every time they filmed that fucking movie. So
it was a lot at night.
Oh yeah, we're standing out by his trailer and shit. And he comes around a corner, me and this Irish guy who was a security guard with me. We just got done smoking fat fucking blunt.
Oh yeah, because that's whenever you're security, that's what you need to do. Get off fucking stoned. Top flight security of the world.
Top high security is what it should have been called. But yeah, smoking and there was fucking no wind that night, so it was just the smoke was just lingering all around his fucking trailer. He walks right into it and was like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" And he was like, "It's kind of cold out here." What does he do? He goes to the fucking catering thing and he brought us back coffee. Our boss didn't give a shit if we died of hypothermia, but Richard Gere did, so I give him props.
And on that note, moving on to number 2. Number 2 and number 1 could be interchanged, but we decided to go this one number 2, and it's Night of the Living Dead, and it's the original, the 60s one, the George Romero, the real one, the one that fucking influenced everything.
Countless movies and
TV shows and comic books, video games, fucking art, everything.
Yeah, everything. George Romero. It was based on, this was a hometown project.
It was he had no money.
Yeah, he had no money, but he had all these people, real newscasters playing newscasters.
Oh, fucking chilly fucking Billy Cardilli.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. That's a really long name.
Yeah, Bill Cardille was a fucking news guy and a fucking late night horror host whenever I was really, really, really young here in Pittsburgh.
Right, and if you watch the show, if you watch the movie, there's like a part where they're like announcing like certain spots of like, well, the towns. They have the towns.
They're watching the TV and there's a newscaster sitting there reporting. That's a real honest-to-God newscaster.
Right, and those are real honest-to-God towns. And if you see in one town, Freeport, guess what? That's where we are. Hello.
No, we're not there. We're not saying where we're at.
Oh, we're there.
I mean, we have said it before.
We've said it before, so cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
You know, anybody wants to find us and chop us down.
What, like U-Ball or something?
Well, not U-Ball. Fuck him. He ain't gonna come all the way to Germany. If he does, I'm pointing at you. Like, that's the guy who did it. Fuck him.
But anyway, yes, Night of the Living Dead. Everybody fucking knows it, but it deserves to be on the list since it's now on Netflix.
Of course, dude. This fucking movie was,
It doesn't hold up the greatest. I mean, story-wise, it does, but like the effects and the makeup and stuff.
What they had?
Well, 60 whatnot. I can't remember. It's like 68 or something.
Like for the times and everything.
And no money and no
money
professional. All that fucking George did was fucking make commercials and like industrial films before they made this.
Right, but that's cool. See, George Romero is my fucking hero.
Yeah, he's
my fucking hero.
A cool fucking dude
because of the fact that he didn't feel like he had to go to Hollywood and do all that bullshit. And he's like a homegrown dude, and he did his own thing.
Even though he's from Brooklyn originally,
right?
He came here to Pittsburgh,
right. But like he fucking made it without having to go to Hollywood and play their goddamn game. Yeah. And more people should.
He lost all the rights to this movie.
Sure, he played the wrong game on that one, but you know what I mean. Like more people should. Fuck Hollywood. I know everybody's sitting there bitching like, I don't like remakes and reboots and blah, blah, blah. Well, then fuck it.
I don't watch
Do your
them.
own thing. Yeah. Don't do your own thing. Go out and do your own thing. Write your own movie.
Do it for fucking YouTube. Do it for what the fuck ever.
You want to do. Yeah, do it for...
Do a podcast. Do what we do. So they're blah, 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 blah for like 20 minutes in a fucking
you
pop.
You don't need to go to California. It's all fucking freaks and weirdos anyway, And Kim Kardashian. You don't want to be anywhere near in the vicinity of that bitch.
All right. Get out. On that note, moving on to number one. Number one is 12 Angry Men.
Oh, yeah.
The original one.
Yeah.
And, honestly, I don't remember...
The newer version was cool, too.
I don't really remember the original version that well. I remember, like, the fucking remake they did with, like, Jack Lemmon and all that stuff.
Good one, too, yeah. But you know what? It's basically set up the same.
Yeah, it's about this fucking
movie.
Jury that's on this murder case, and everybody thinks this dude's guilty except for one fucking
guy. He was
guy.
like a 16-year-old kid. No, actually, a lot of people did. Like, in the beginning, the movie starts out where pretty much everybody's convinced, except for Henry Fonda. Henry Fonda is not convinced that this kid's the one that did the killing, where he supposedly killed his dad and whatever else. And there's a lot of back and forth, but
a lot of dialogue,
a lot of dialogue,
a lot of character interaction.
It's a movie where Learn Something Asylum, where it's a lot of dialogue, but interesting. Keeps you interested. Asylum.
Yeah.
It's not just blah 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 blah. No heart, no soul in it whatsoever. 12 Angry Men. You need to watch that movie. Anybody who's going to direct a movie for Asylum needs to watch 12 Angry Men. Yes, it's a movie full of dialogue, but keeps you interested because well written and put heart into it. Plus, they had Henry Fonda. He's pretty good. Yeah, but eventually Henry Fonda gets everybody turned around and convinces them that there's a
shadow of a doubt.
A shadow of a doubt, and that's the whole point. Most juries are probably stupid and uneducated. Because I got out of jury duty. I lied. And people that don't lie and get out of jury duty are stupid because they couldn't figure out a perfectly good lie to get out of it.
And this is Bird at blah 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 blah. Send your letter and your jury summons to him.
It wasn't even something cool. It was something dumb, probably.
But anyway,
if it was a murder, I'd be all about it. But
what do you think of yes, it's like Law and Order. Bomb blom. You're in court, fucking like Hunter S. Thompson with your drink and
dude, that'd be fucking awesome. I'd be definitely huntering it up, man. I'd have like a fucking Bloody Mary and a bag full of drugs.
Yeah.
That wouldn't work in real life now.
A little bit ago was his, 77th, would have been his 77th birthday.
I know.
But anyway.
Drag me down, because I really wished he hadn't have done it. I understand why he did it, and he talked about it his entire life to take himself up. I really wished he wouldn't have done it, because we need a Hunter S. Thompson right now. All we have is douche. douche across the board. We need a hunter
Douche.
to fucking, spread out the bullshit.
But whatever. This has been another top 5 for this week.
Why we let him alone now?
We'll see you next week.
Oh.
So it'll be like that freak show that AFC put out. They'll run it for a season and then it won't come back.
Or that arm wrestling one they did.
Yeah.
That lasted for all 2 seconds. Because it was all fake. It was all pre-produced and they already predetermined the winner and like they need to do like an over-the-top gritty kind of arm wrestling thing where it's all real.
No, the whole problem is just the arm wrestling thing. Nobody wants to see a TV show about arm wrestling.
Well, you can't make it a half an hour long. It shouldn't be that long. It's arm wrestling.
5 minutes.
We don't need no backstory.
Done.
Yeah, bang, done. Bang,
okay,
done.
anyway.